Hello and welcome to a new Tech Tuesday video. In this video, we will cover the use of artificial intelligence to make your life just a little bit easier. If you do not know, the Instructional Technology Hub, which can be found on the staff portal, has an AI site within it. And this AI site has our guidelines for the ethical use of AI in the district. So you can see that we have our staff AI use guidelines and our student AI use guidelines. And these are approved AI sites and resources. Okay. Now, when I talk about using AI for us as educators or district staff and personnel, I'm talking about using it to help us with productivity, such as crafting emails, creating other pieces of information, generating images, anything that will help us work just a little bit easier. Now, when I suggest the use of any type of AI, I always look at data privacy and security. My suggestion is when you are using any type of AI for educational use, you use either Copilot or Gemini. The reason I suggest these two for the chat function is because we have enterprise subscriptions with these programs, so our data is protected and secured. What we do in the chat cannot be used to train their AI system. It stays within our account. That is why Copilot and Gemini are the two that I really suggest you use when you need to do something. Now, SkillStruct Chat for Schools at the high school level, that is what I'm asking teachers to use first before going to Copilot or Gemini, because sometimes SkillStruct might hit a block and Copilot and Gemini might be able to push through that, especially on the teacher side. Magic School is a viable alternative sometimes because they do have those generators within it. However, we do not have a subscription with them, but they do have FERPA and COPA compliance, so they are compliant there. But again, Copilot and Gemini, we do have subscriptions with, as well as Chat for Schools at the high school level with that one. In order to access Gemini, you would go to gemini.google.com and you would enter your prompt down here. You can also attach an image or speak to add your prompt. Gemini is a little more conversationalist based for me. To get to Copilot, you would go to your Edge browser. You would have a tab opened. And then you would click on this button right here to open up Copilot. Copilot is my go-to most of the time because in Copilot, you can attach documents, which is really handy when you're working on, say, an Excel file or when you're working on something along the lines of a flyer or something that you really want to kind of edit and work through. So the file attachment comes in handy a lot of the time. However, also make sure that if you are putting any type of data in here that you've taken student names off of it, please. Okay. But again, Copilot right here is just like Gemini. I also want to give you the resource of the AI for education. They do have a prompt library, which is amazing. And they have so many resources available to you. If you are doing anything administrative, you can click on this prompt library here. And then it will give you possible prompts that you could use, such as develop a hiring process, summarizing meeting notes. I use Copilot a lot to summarize meeting notes. Themes and survey data. Developing workflows, interview questions, a PD idea generator. These are all prompts that you can take and make it work for you. So if I click on the prompt, say for faculty meetings, Here is an example prompt, and you can take it and make it work for you. It just makes it a little bit easier to start with a prompt that's already created and then edit it to work for your circumstances. Let's say you're a teacher and you're working on lesson planning. What I suggest, if you do use AI to help with lesson planning, put the same prompt in Gemini and in Copilot and then compare the two lesson plans that you get to see if you like one from the other, and you can take and kind of mesh them together. But don't forget to use your HQIM for your lessons, but only use AI, I would suggest, for when you're developing stations or activities for like hands-on stuff. So here is where you can have it help you create rubrics, unit or lesson plan objectives, global citizenship goals, inner development goals, usability of an existing text, and then you can do text of varying complexity, tiered assignments, leveled text, accommodation frustration, so modify an existing lesson to accommodate student frustration. And these are all prompts that you can take that are here for you to use. Again, this is in AI for Education, and all you would have to do is search AI for Education prompt library, and it should come up for you. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions about AI use in the district, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I am more than willing to come and assist you with this. I know it's a lot to keep up with. Thank you for watching.